what are the common identifiable symptoms that are seen in a toddler where you suspect the child might have autism spectrum disorder? One of the main features would be the child would prefer to be alone. He may not be mingling with other children. They'll be very comfortable with adults or children older to them, but not of their own age or peer group. And also, when you talk to them, they'll be looking at you but not at your eyes. They might be looking at your forehead or your mouth, how they are moving, somewhere around you but not at your eyes. Also, when you call out their name, they may not be turning back or looking at you or to see who has called me. And they might respond to some other sounds definitely, but not to their name being called. Another important feature that you see is some children might be very hyperactive. So sometimes they are mistaken to have ADHD also, but some kids can have hyperactivity along with autism. They might be running around. It look like as if they are always on the move or on the go. That's how we call them. Or some kids can be very lethargic, just the opposite of it. Look like they are very lazy. They'll tend to stay in one place for a long time. We also see them crying or laughing, two extreme emotions for which we won't be able to identify a reason for it. Okay, without any reason which we are not able to identify, they might either laugh excessively or cry. That's why we say like they'll have difficulty in handling the extreme emotions or even excitement for that matter. So they'll be having difficulty in handling the extreme emotions that they have. They also tend to use jargon, meaningless words or even sounds which they use very repetitively. Okay, every time they'll cling on to a word or which we do not understand, a jargon word or repetitive sounds, and they might go on. It's like going on a loop again and again and again. They can go on like that for hours together. Those are things they might have learned by their screen like TV, or just like that they have these repetitive sounds or words. They also have difficulty in accepting any change in routine. So they have a routine to be followed at home or at school, and if there is a change in that routine, and even when you explain it to them, they find it very difficult to understand the change and accept a change in the routine. As well as they'll have difficulty in taking up if there's a change in the environment also, the way the things have been arranged, a change of place in the classroom, or if change the sofa in the home in a different way, they might have difficulty in accepting the changes in their routines, schedules, as well as the environment. Another complaint that we see parents tell us would be they have high threshold to pain resistance. Sometimes this is overlooked, but again, in case if they are falling down, you might think that they would have hurt, but they'll be okay with it. Okay, unless and until it's an extreme pain, they have a very high resistance to pain. That while during play or any other activity, even if they fall down, they'll just get up and rub it away and go off. So they have a very high resistance to pain. Another common symptom which we see is their interest in spinning objects. So any object you give them to play, if it is circular, they tend to spin them and enjoy it. It's also the movement they enjoy, as well as they visually seek that movement also, like spinning bangle or spinning the wheels of a bicycle or the cars or any kind, or ring or something like that. Anything that is round, they would want to spin. And also the fan. The child might also cling on to some objects. Okay, they might close to them always. They would want to take a toy with them, fidget with them wherever they go, and whatever they may not leave it at all. Okay, that could be one of the feature also. The child does not like to be held. Like they might go and hug somebody. They might go and sit on somebody's lap. If somebody is holding them or hugging them, they may not like it and they might push them away, even with familiar people. The child also does not understand the danger. Okay, so what is happening around them, whether they are standing on a higher surface, or sometimes they should not run on the road. Understanding the environment around, or getting oriented to the environment around in the mall, and they just run. So understanding danger again in terms of the environment around where they are is also a symptom of a toddler who might have autism. The child also has difficulty in learning the usual manner of regular learning. If a child is sent to a play school, okay, they might have difficulty in sitting down in the classroom, looking at what the teacher is saying or what is happening around them, because they tend to be alone. Learning in a group environment becomes major issue. So these are the main symptoms which are very clearly identifiable at home as well as in the school environment.